Oh, what's good? What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy 313 J Mo, and we back above the rim, man. Let me tell you, man, I ain't did this in a minute, so we gonna have a fun show. Show will be about an hour, a quick show just to break y'all in. I am gonna do another show this week though, so we gonna have a good time. And I know the Piston game is going on. You know they shocking everybody. I hate the Pistons because they always do this, and then they like to lose the game in the fourth quarter. Like y'all be straight acting like the Lions. To be honest with you, and I'm not talking about these Lions. I'm talking about like the old Lion teams. But what's good, everybody, man? I'm gonna do some shout outs after I introduce my panel member. We'll have some more people joining us, but what's good, Detroit Drew, man? What's good?
Man, what up though, peeps, man? Welcome back, man. It's been a minute, man. It's good to be back though in front of the peeps doing the show, bringing that free smoke to everybody. So I'm looking forward to it, man. We haven't done it in a minute. We got a lot to break down. So
Chilling,
let's get it, bro.
right, I'm chilling on this couch, y'all. I should be eating right now. You know, be honest with you, I might get me something to eat. But let's see who we got in the building. We got John Bradshaw, man. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Because one day this is gonna be true. Because we got my man Cade. Pistons info. Stop playing. We got my man No Fly Zone in the building. We got Marvin Tolbert. We got Speak Easy in the building and Drew in there. We got Brian. What's good, Brian? We got Randy Osborne. I know, man, y'all, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on with the Pistons, man. But people be busy. We be doing stuff. So, and first thing before we get into the Pistons, I hate to do this, but
No.
oh yeah, we're gonna do this, man. Go fucking blue. Stop playing with my Michigan Wolver fucking rings. That's all I gotta say. Go blue. They winning the chip. Stop playing with these boys. Y'all lucky I didn't drop a video when we beat Ohio State. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Bro! I'm sorry for being loud, but I had to because we beat Ohio State and I did not make a video about it before we get into the Pistons. We beat Ohio State, bro. Bruh. All right, now, back to the Pistons, man. Let's get it started. So I want to talk about my main man, Cade Cunningham. We gonna talk about is this kid a superstar, man? We gonna talk about his potential right now. Are we gonna trade Jackson? I don't know, man. We gonna talk about Sadiq Bey and his struggles. We gonna talk about some little bit of Killian talk, cause you know Killian be up and down on these people. Killian, like, once you lose all hope, Killian to come and just clamp some dude, and you be like, and then give him 12 and we'll win, and you be like, dang. You be like, well, he is only 40 games in. Maybe, you know, if he do it again, maybe.
Right.
Type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious, man. But we got D-Map Zoom in the building. What's good? Jay Lou, the mechanic, in the building. What's good? Josh Forbes in the building. But I want to talk about my man Cade because I know this is like a few weeks back, but when y'all was talking greasy about Cade, bro, when he was playing bad, and people was asking me, you know, like, you know, because every time I predict the player's gonna be great or something, you know, and they start off slow, they try to come at me, and I'm like, bro, you know what I told them? This is the only time I've ever had this response, bro. I was like, bro, I ain't worried about Cade Cunningham. Say whatever you gotta say, bro. Just remember you said this. That was it. And now we here. 28 points in the last game. Out here cooking the Wizards. For real. Like, out here cooking the Wizards. Barbecue chicken all day. And the one thing about Cade is the game is slowing down for him a bit. And this kid is beyond special. And I'll tell people, man, it took me a lot to be like, we should take him over Jalen Green, bro. And you got to understand how good of a player Cade got to be if I'm saying take him over Jalen Green. Trust me, because that's how good Jalen Green is. Whether you hate him, you know, you can hate him. Don't mean he ain't good. So Cade's better, but now we see man, it's just crazy, man. Drew, what you think about Cade and what he's been doing, and the fact that I'm not gonna forget this because I'm an a-hole. Yes, I am. 50% of the Pistons Nation was trashing Cade when he was playing bad. And now we ain't heard nothing. But what you think about that and his current season, man?
Let me ask you this real quick. What number game is this for Cade?
I don't even know. That's what I was gonna ask because I'm like, bruh, this boy is already like they was like, man, he Black Luke. I thought he was Black Luca. Well, what you saying now?
Well, they just showed a graphic. I don't know if you guys seen it on Twitter.
Okay, so
I was
Cade
trying to
played
find
18
it.
games. This man ain't played 20 games yet. Come on, man. This boy about to be
There,
beyond
there,
amazing.
there's a graphic on Twitter. I was trying to find it, but I lost it. So there's only 4 rookies in NBA history to have a game with 25 plus points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and 5 threes. Steph Curry did it twice. Paul Pierce, and I don't remember who the other one was, but the other one was Cade. He hasn't played 20 games yet, and he's already out here putting up numbers that only 4 other players or 3 other players have done. He's got unlimited potential. I think that these last 4 or 5 games or so, people can start to have some faith in Cade as the right pick. All those guys who were trash in the beginning of the season, they got nothing to say right now. You don't hear Skip Bayless saying that Green should be taking over him still. So I think that Cade's he's more comfortable. I think the only thing that was bad with him when he first came in is his shot wasn't falling. He was rusty. Now the rust is starting to come off. He looks healthy. He's running, and his shot looks way better. He's been balling out. I think he's averaging 20 over the last 4 and like 6 or 7 boards or something like that, and a couple assists. Like he's been absolutely balling the last couple games. So he's only going to get better. Chemistry's going to get better. There is no ceiling for him, man. The sky's the limit.
Um, yeah, man, and like the people are going go look at his stats right now and judge his field goal percentages. I'm like, bruh, by game 50, them percentages gonna be looking out of this world. But the thing about Cade is even when when he was playing bad, and I'm like, look, man, he taking good shots. But I heard they let him switch his jumper back to what it was. I don't know why you wanted to change it in the first place. I'm like,
Right.
um why would you change the jumper when the man hitting 7 threes in the summer league? I don't understand. But they
I think
changed
I
it,
think
and
all
then
they
he
were
started
trying to do was make
struggling.
it quicker.
Man, hey, at the end of the day, bro, we'll get to that bridge when we come to it, bro. Until then, let that man shoot that boy. Like I'm not changing it. Like, what is wrong with these coaches? Who do they think? Who they be thinking they is, dog? Like you just gonna try to change the shot all of a sudden he can't shoot at all. like well, yeah, maybe he should focus on what he was doing, and like I'm not saying he completely went back to his old shot, but he went back to his older form. He's more comfortable now, man. Just like let him adjust to the game. He'll get he'll learn to get his shot off quicker, just off of playing NBA basketball year 2, year 3, just instincts and stuff. He'll be able to do other things. That's not something I'm worried about. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We got my boy Mondo Ray Moore in the building. What's good? Josh Forrest, Killian is gonna be great. He's mastering the hardest parts of the ball for the young guys. Defense, floor generalship, visit, pace control, shooting is the easiest thing to learn. He's gonna be sick. Hey, Killian been hitting that boy too.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing, like, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised how he been hitting the 3-pointer. I'm not gonna the last few games since he came back from his thumb being out, and I know some people expected him to be out longer. But he came back and was, giving his little 10 points and hitting a couple threes, man. I'm like, and being a floor general, I already told y'all what Killian is, man. Let this man develop. Like the man ain't even played a full season yet. Like I don't understand. I don't care if he was in year 6. Man ain't played a full season yet. You have to play NBA basketball and get used to it because there's a lot of things that go on. I think a lot of now players they don't get that, man. You gotta play balls. Just because guys come in amazing day one, that always happens. It's always
Right.
players that do that. Literally, it's always players that do that. But the other 70% of players, they, some come in good and, do what they do, but most of them, they got to develop over time. You know, it is what it is. Once we get to, halfway through year one, then I'll start being hard on them. But until then, we'll see what it is with Killian, man. But back to Cade, man. It's funny, man, because the only reason, I'll be honest, the only reason that I was truly sold on Cade is because I was watching you remember his draft profile video during draft night, I think it was. And I don't know who it was, but the commentator that was talking about Cade, man, he was like, Cade Cunningham is basically the greatest basketball player you've ever seen in your life. Yep, boom. No, and I'm not saying that he said that, but he gave the full little paragraph and spiel on everything he could do, and I was just like, yo, for real? Because I watched him a lot in high school. You know what I'm saying? And there was other players that I like more, but he was he was a problem in high school. Because I don't know how I be catching high school basketball players randomly, but I just do. I never tried to search for it, and I just be finding the coldest players. Like when they 12 years old, bro. It's players I'm watching now y'all don't even know about. And I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I was watching him when he was 13, bro. Like, but I've been watching Cade since he was probably all 4 years, to be honest, when he was in high school. Probably except for when he was a freshman. But because he just played a lot of ball. But so seeing him and then him being on the team has been very, very great for us, man. But I'm just glad his defense has been showing up. And I told y'all about Killian. He needs to be the point guard. I literally told y'all, Killian is a better passer and playmaker than Cade right now at this moment. So he should be the point guard. It ain't really that deep. Cade still gonna handle the ball. Didn't I tell y'all Cade still gonna handle the ball and get all the shots? I told y'all that, and that's what's going on. That's why Jeremy Grant is having a temper tantrum. But we gonna get to that. We might not get to that, but y'all heard it. Jeremy Grant has major issues with Cade coming in and being that dude. I know the game is tied or whatever, but I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute. But I just have to say, man, back to what I was saying. So the guy was like, Drew. He was like Cade Cunningham. He just back when they thought he was 6'8". He's like 6'8". Can handle the rock. A 40% shooter. Put Oklahoma on his back. Clutch, in and out, in between, left hand, right hand. Amazing defender. Deflections. It ain't nothing he can't do. This guy is a bona fide guaranteed superstar. That's what the dude said. I was like, well, damn. I'm like, I already thought he was great. I already thought he was great before that. But once he said that, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm 100% on Cade, dog. Because what he was saying wasn't just like confidence or something. Like the dude literally, it's like he literally knew that Cade was a bona fide superstar. And just like I knew about Zion and players knew about LeBron and players knew about Luka. People knew about Luka. Some people just know. And Cade gonna live up to that bill, man.
What happened with that whole 6'8" thing? Like when that came out, like he was 6'8", then it went to 6'7", then 6'6".
Like I think he's 6'7" still. That's what I've been saying. Period. But whatever. I don't even care no more because I don't even care no more. It was a good rap guy. Reloaded. What up though? I don't even care no more, man, because it don't matter. But like sometimes, man, I don't know. I feel like I got a high basketball IQ when it comes to analyzing it. When the dude was talking about Cade's game, and then so you can talk a person game up, but okay, after that, then I got to see it. You feel me, Drew?
Right.
So then the man hit 7 threes in the summer league. I was like, oh yeah, heavy, heavy. I'm like, oh, fillet heavy. But what? And like, I don't understand how people would just watch a player play in the summer league and just like act like, who cares? It's the summer league, bro. Like, use your IQ. Those are NBA players, 70% of them. And when the man, I haven't seen the number one pick hit 7 threes in the summer league. Who did that? The boy just hit, and he did it with ease. I'm like, oh yeah, Cade, yeah, he that dude. Like, once I saw what he did in the summer league, I'm like, he's that dude. That's why when he started off the season slow, I was like, so? I'm like, I'm not worried about Cade Cunningham. When I tell people he's the only player ever that I've never been worried about, I'm not worried. Because I think you said the sky's the limit, man. We gonna win a championship as long as Cade stay healthy, man. Because that be happening. As long
Yeah,
as he stays healthy throughout his career, man, we gonna win the championship with that dude, bro.
all he's got to do right now is continue to do what he's doing right now because he's already a proven leader. He's one of the guys on the bench right there. First one coming up, like clapping, handshakes, motivating his teammates, pointing out the flaws in the defense or where they need to be offensively. Like, it's incredible for a rookie to come in and do that. And now he's looking more comfortable offensively. It's only going to get better. He's going to get more efficient. Those threes that aren't constantly falling are going to continue to fall eventually once he gets that rhythm and timing down. I just once he gets more comfortable, maybe next year or the year after, where he adds a little bit more NBA body to him. When he's attacking the rim, man, he's got some good handles. He's got a nice, smooth finish at the rim. He's one of those guys. He can finish over you or he can finish around you. Like, his finesse is there too. He's just got to work on that game a little bit more. And after that, man, watch out.
And this is what y'all gotta understand about Cade, man, and why he's gonna be a great player. He is addicted, and he hits them, but he's addicted to shooting mid-range jumpers, man. And when you get in the playoffs, when you look at all these great players that end up be winning the championship, you're gonna need that mid-range jumper, man. What was Giannis doing in that game 6, bro? Bro was hitting turnarounds on the boys. Boy was like 19 feet. Bop, bop. Oh, I'm gonna throw a 3 in there too. Bop. Oh, mid-range. Like, he was doing everything. And he doing this as a rookie, bro. He's shooting mid-ranges. He's shooting mid-ranges, bro. How many rookies shoot as many mid-ranges as Cade do? I would like to see. You know what I'm saying? Just the attempts, and they go, like I said, they go in. Period. But you're right, man. The guy's special offensively, but I was already sold on him as a leader 100%. But the whole Stewart situation, when I was like, Cade was more in it than any other player, and I'm like, bro, he's a rookie, bro. And he holding Stewart, but he's in it more than any player. I'm like, bro, he really the leader of the team, bro. Like, come on, dog. He like, bro, Stewart, chill, bro.
You seen how Grant dipped out of there real quick.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm like, bro. Like, it's definitely,
But you're right though. He's a team player. Like, he put Stu first. Like, he could have just let Stu go and rip LeBron and Westbrook's face off if he wanted to, but he stopped in there. But he's one of those guys. Like, if his shot's not falling or if you got an open look, he's gonna make the extra pass for his teammates to make sure they're put in the best position. So he's a complete all around basketball player. Like, this is what you want a star. Oh, come on, Sadiq, that was terrible.
I about to say, man, but Cade did hit Sadiq for a nice 3 in the corner though. That was off of a Killian hockey assist, man. Oh yeah, the people who said Killian and Cade, man, just like my man Everything King said, man, that's your back for court, folks. Deal with it, accept it, embrace it, let them develop.
And you can see it's gonna work though. Like,
that's what I was trying to tell people.
We've seen glimpses of it. Like,
because
this
Cade's
could be a really fun, dangerous backcourt.
He's really a small forward. I keep telling people.
You see how we do like this full court trap with Killian and Cade out there. Like, their defense ability is insane. If we can get a legit rim protector, do you know how aggressive that press can be? We can make some things really difficult for some teams.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You remember when I brought up like Troy Weaver, grow some balls and find a way to get Evan Mobley too. We had Evan Mobley too. We would be set, but like Troy was like, I'm gonna get Kelly Olynyk.
What do you feel about Miles Turner?
Oh, I feel put him on the team now.
What would you be willing to give up for him? Because Indiana, they're looking to rebuild.
Man, we keep our core, bro. I mean, that's Killian, that's Cade, that's Sadiq Bey. I mean, I might give up Jeremy Grant because I'm sick of him.
That's what I would do.
Like, if they want Jeremy Grant and I can keep young players, they can have Jeremy Grant, bro.
Yep. I'll throw in Corey
they
Joseph.
Can have Jeremy Grant, dog. I'll let Cade get more shots. I'll let Sadiq continue to be a failure in this year. Sorry, I love Sadiq, but he's struggling. I'll let Sadiq, continue to do that. But like, he might play way better if Jeremy Grant is gone, man. He might become super nice. He might be averaging 20 if Jeremy Grant is gone because like he like, bro, now I know that like it ain't Jeremy Grant ain't here, so I can be even more free than I already am. You got to understand sometimes that freedom will allow a player to grow. And at the beginning when he games with Jeremy Grant anyway, like, and he got a big contract. His contract not huge, it's $100 million. But I'm just saying, one of the biggest contract on the team. So besides the bum we're paying, so when I'm looking at it like that, if they want Jeremy Grant, and Jeremy Grant, I'm taking Miles Turner. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That would open
Miles
up so
Turner,
much.
he could really be a star in this league if he could start consistently on the basketball team. You put him on our team, man. The dude's a good defender, great shot blocker, and he can shoot the three ball, man. Like, what else do you want from him? He's tall as hell.
He would change this whole complex of this team. I just talked about what he would do defensively. We'd be more aggressive. We would actually have a rim protector. He's averaging something crazy, like 3 blocks a game or something, or like every other night he's got like 4 blocks. I got him in fantasy. I'm getting those alerts. He's got 4 blocks in a game. I'm like, all right, man, he's going crazy. But offensively, he's very underrated. He would bring in the pick and roll. So, I mean, if you traded Grant, where he gets a lot of these ISO balls, you're going to be running primarily, hopefully, a pick and roll offense, which is going to benefit, guess who, Cade and Killian the most, because they're pick and roll point guards. They know how to orchestrate that. They'd kill it with the assist. Cade, like you said, could be averaging 20 nightly, weekly, gamely, you name it, and he'll be balling that way. But Miles Turner can also pick and pop. I mean, it's not a strong suit. He shouldn't be shooting a lot of game, but at times, man, he can make those defenses space out and have to guard him out there. So, I mean, floor spacing would still be here. And then you'd probably have to move Stu to the bench, or I mean, you guess you play him at power.
No, you don't. That's why you get rid of Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, but are you gonna play Stu and Turner together?
Yes, you are. Because Turner, like, I was just about to go look up his 3-point percentage because now he's a very good 3-point shooter, shooting 39%, and he takes a lot of them. He shoots them.
I don't want to force Beef Stu to have to move to the perimeter, and I think that's what they would try to do. Which I'm fine with Stu shooting 1-2 a game.
Turner is the one that plays on the perimeter.
Yeah, but if you're going to use him in the pick and roll, you can't have Beef Stu down low. Like, he's got to be out in the corner or on the perimeter or something. I don't want him.
Trust me, we in a different NBA. You definitely want Twin Towers, Beef Stu, and Turner. Like, because Turner can shoot the basketball. That's why you want it. Because they can switch in and out. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna be a nightmare on defense. Nobody's gonna be able to.
I mean, I guess you would have to.
You have Killian,
your other option, Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, like, right. Kelly Olynyk is literally he's that. You know what I'm saying? And Luka Garza is a rookie version of that. But Miles Turner is a way better defensive player than both of them
combined.
So, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I'm saying. So when I'm looking at that, man, I'm definitely starting him. That's why you get rid of Grant, so Stewart can play that position. That's why you get rid of Grant. And then you still have Sadiq and Cade and Killian out there and you just play like that. And now you got more floor spacing. I would like, because if you move Stewart to the bench, who you gonna replace him with?
I don't know. That's a good question because we don't really have a whole lot of forwards. I'd say we bring up Jamar Pickett, man. He's been balling out. Give him some opportunities. Or you can move Sadiq down to the 4. He's played the 4 before. It's a little bit undersized, and then you can give Josh Jackson or Diallo some minutes. Although I got a feeling that Diallo is still probably going to get traded. So he might be a part of this deal. Unfortunately. I don't
know if I like Josh Jackson with the lineup, personally. I like him more off the bench, or I like him with a lineup where he can be more free. In that lineup, he probably gonna press a little bit too much and jack up some stuff.
I guess you could play Frank Jackson too if you need some offensive scoring.
Oh no, don't even mention him. You already know how I feel.
He's been balling out the last couple of games. He's been
where your Frank Jackson lovers at now this year when he's showing you the real Frank? With a real Frank Jackson, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. With a real, like I told y'all, bro. Please stand up. Please stand up. Hey, we got my man Noah J in the building. What's good, yo?
What's up? What's going on, fellas?
Man, we were talking about Cade and like y'all lucky I wasn't going live when people were trashing Cade because I would be victory lapping so hard on y'all.
Yeah, I know,
Because
right?
I know what I would have told y'all back then because that's what I was saying off camera. Just don't give up Magruder. I mean, but didn't I say the Pistons was gonna get the lead and try to lose in the fourth quarter? You know, we used to this by now. After they lost to OKC, I was like, oh yeah, y'all like that for real. I'm like,
Man,
I'm
dude,
like,
I was so
wow.
mad after that game. I made a
Yeah,
video on it.
I
And I
was like,
really didn't want to.
how
I
did
had to
they
cool
look?
off.
Like I was like in shock. I'm like, they like because I didn't like watch the end of the game. I'm like, I watched the game. I'm like, all right, we got this. Let me go do some other
They
stuff.
couldn't
Came
stop
back, they lost the game.
Shea or Dort. Man, they were going crazy. They were just
Yeah,
getting down low,
Shea.
dunking and getting layups. And it was retarded.
Man, that boy Shay. So you get oh yeah, so y'all still giving up Shay for Cade Cunningham for the people who said that out there? Yeah, there was some people who said that. Because remember that was a trade. And I was like, hell to the no. And that's no offense to
Oh
Shay. Shay's a baller. But he's not Cade Cunningham. No.
yeah. Oh yeah, for that which trade you talking about?
My man True Teller in the comments talking about Sadiq Bey would be the Pacers target. You're not getting Turner with Grant. I'm not giving up Sadiq Bey just to get Turner on the
I
team.
would
As
have
much as
I
I love
would
Turner, I, I
I'd
don't
rather
know,
get some
man.
bigs in here, put Stewart at the four, and bring Bay off the bench before I ever trade Bay ever. No.
Yeah, I'm not giving them no Sadiq Bey. It's too early for that. Too early. Sadiq Bey, yeah, no. Like it gotta be a star involved. Like if it was, like I would hate for it to happen, but if Sabonis was involved and they gave up Sadiq, I would be mad, but I would understand at least because Sabonis is an all-star. I'd be pissed. I'm not saying I want them to do that. I wouldn't trade him for Sabonis, but if they did it, I would get it. You know, because he's Sabonis. And if we had Sabonis, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. As much as I don't like the guy, we probably be all right. So, but I mean, let's be honest. So, but for Bob, no. If it's not like an all-star or a guy that I wouldn't even consider it, I'm still like for Sabonis, like I better get like a first-round pick or something too. Like,
Quick question to
you know what
y'all,
I'm saying?
man. Quick question to y'all. Do y'all think it's possible that the Pistons may want to are trying to like develop both Killian and Cade Cunningham to play the one together off one off on the starting lineup, and the other one off the bench? That's for the rest of the future. And at times they play together. Do y'all ever feel like that's what they're trying to do?
No, they're grooming them to
Yeah,
be the
nah.
backcourt for the future to play together.
Because if that's the case, then I feel like Sadiq Bey might be coming off the bench one day. Because I swear, I get that strange feeling.
It's like this. See, D Bay, I told some people like off cam that he should go to the bench, and they was mad as hell at me. I'm like, bro, I remember I was in a little chat with King and them, and I told him like he need to come off the bench. I'm like, just because that's how he playing right now, so he can understand how to get his marriage back, and then he could still gonna start again, but I don't think that'll be a permanent thing, man. You know,
I
Because I'm
think
trying to
if
figure out
anyone
who.
went to the bench, it'd be Stu out of the sophomore guys.
you need him in the lineup.
Yeah, right now you do because we don't have another big guy. But I think if we got another big guy that's defensive minded, they might move Stu to the bench. I don't know. I don't think Cade, Killian, or Sadiq have a shot of going to the bench.
I just
I
feel
don't know.
like
Sadiq could go. I mean, I would say Sadiq could go to the bench, but you know how Dwayne Casey works. If you're one of his favorites, you're untouchable. So he'll never go to the bench because Dwayne Casey loves him to death. Um, remember, Sadiq has the ultimate green light. He can do whatever the hell he wants out there. Quoted by Dwayne Casey. He didn't say whatever the hell he wants, but he literally said he can do what he wants out there. We tell Sadiq to go out there and you know what I'm saying? Like he did say that, and like people like swept that under the rug, and that's how Sadiq been playing, man. And Sadiq been playing like he was told that he can go out there and play like that. And when we such a bad team, it is what it is, man.
I'm not gonna say
Grant,
we're a bad
Grant
team.
and
It's just that
Sadiq,
We're the worst record
What
team.
do you mean? We are a bad
I mean,
team.
yeah, okay, record wise, but you knew what this was.
On record wise, we're just a bad team right now. It's all right. Like it's all right, bro. Like it ain't like we gonna be great. Trust me, we got freaking Cade, but we not a good team right now. That's straight, bro. It's not a bad thing because considering that we had Blake Griffin and we were a playoff team, so he's gone. You got rid of everybody else, including Andre Drummond. Like any team that loses the two players that were good on their team, really, really good, they're not going to be a good team unless they replace those players with players like Cade Cunningham. So, Grant and Sadiq for Jaylen Brown. Is Jaylen Brown on the table? Because Jaylen Brown on the table, all I'm gonna say is I love you, Killian. Jaylen Brown, is he on the table? Don't get me started.
Ain't he like
you don't know what to think of Jaylen
Brown?
Brown, bro. Is he on the table? Devin, don't just be throwing stuff out there that's
I'm
just
not trading with
imaginary.
Boston. I'm not trading with Boston, bro.
Hey, no, they trying to give us Jaylen Brown. They can have anything not named Cade Cunningham, bro. Y'all don't understand how nice Jaylen Brown is, bro. Y'all don't. I don't. If you don't know, bro, I'm trying to tell you. Jaylen Brown is that dude, bro. I'm trying to let you know.
So what you bringing in?
You know, like he just played with around that big franchise and with Jason Tatum, and so the people don't really see it. But he come here with Cade, him and Cade, it's over, done, dog.
So basically, you 1 and 2 in guarding both of them. Then.
Yes, bro.
That don't fix our overall problem though, dog. Because we still
yes, it will. Because we'll be. Trust me, if we got Jalen and Cade, because once we don't know how players are gonna develop. Cade gonna be a superstar, but for everybody else, we really don't have any inkling. And eventually, we're gonna search for another star. Period. Whether we draft him, and hopefully we draft him, but we're gonna search for another star to match Cade's ability. If you can get Jaylen Brown right now while he's this freaking young, like you just like. I don't think he's available, but if they even talking to us, like, bro, like, yes, let's talk. You want to go out to dinner? You know, can I take you on my yacht? What about my airplane? Like, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Like, trust me. Jaylen Brown is a very great two-way player on top of being an elite scorer. Like, and he's experienced in the playoffs. He's a dog. Like, he's a dog.
I'm quite sure that's true.
If we get Jaylen, our team is the trajectory is gonna go up like crazy, man.
I'm quite sure that's true, but here's the problem I have with that. This is the Celtics we're talking about. Why would they want to get rid of Jaylen Brown?
Because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they're gonna have to pick one. I personally always said that's ridiculous, but that's just how teams are, man. Teams are stupid, man. These GMs are dumb as hell. They'll be like, well, we can't have both. They got similar positions. And I'm like, look, bro, like, what are you saying? You have two, borderline superstars. Well, why would you just but teams have done it a lot. They've done it a whole lot. So they'll trade him to put a better team around the superstar that they choose. It's like, period.
And then we backtracked 3 years and drafted these players for nothing. Are you serious? No, I'm not doing it.
I mean, we drafted. If you telling me we drafted them and we got Jaylen Brown, hey man, it is what it is, bro.
So who gonna play the 3? Who gonna play the 4?
It depends on what you're giving up. And Jaylen Brown can play the 3 too. He can play the 3 and the 2, but I would put him at the 2 though. Yeah, Cade and Jaylen defense would be insane, bro. Like, if you can hold on to Killian and, get Jaylen Brown, you got to do that by any means necessary. Because now you would have the point guard, the shooting guard, and the small forward. And, bruh, it's gonna work. It's going to work out great. Marvin Bagley, I even take Marvin Bagley, man. Marvin Bagley is a very talented player, man. He's just in Sacramento. Literally.
I got a feeling Sacramento's about to blow it up, too.
Yeah, I do.
But what I tell y'all about Sacramento and Luke Walton? What I tell y'all? And Drew was echoing all my sentiments, bro. I told y'all He tried to trash my boy Lonzo. Y'all lucky I ain't went on Alonzo rat.
Dude, they
That
hired the
boy's
two
playing out of his
worst
mind.
coaches for young players.
Bro, he's like, and then I told when he went to De'Aaron Fox, I was like, prayers for De'Aaron Fox. I love that brother, but he ain't gonna get too much better, and that team ain't gonna win nothing. He got a little bit better, of course, because he can score more. But look at the team, and De'Aaron, like last year, I could still see spirit in him. This year, I feel like he like, bro, just get me out of here, bro. That's how he be playing. He definitely still tries. He tries his hardest every night to win games, man. He tries. But
I told you, most average or below average former players usually make great coaches. But I said Luke Walton is the first player to be trashed as a player and coach. It's terrible.
Trash as a player and coach. Fox might be replaced by Halliburton. They delusional then. Halliburton is a very solid player, but he doesn't, replace Fox with Halliburton. Maybe Davion Mitchell because he got a lot of potential.
That's probably what their problem was.
Chet looked garbage. Not gonna lie, Devin. Chet looked garbage. I don't know about Chet. I mean, look, all Chet got to do is gain 30 pounds, bro. Gain 20 pounds, man. You hit up Killian, be like, Killian, I need to get on that Killian regimen. Killian gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna get you swole, little man, because Killian was 170, and now look at him, linebacker size. So let me see.
Yeah,
let me go check on what the Pistons are doing.
I feel like he's one of the first few players.
Frank Jackson heard me talking smack, so he decided to hit a three. He still sucked. What do y'all think about Corey Joseph this year in the role that Dwayne Casey hasn't playing on this team?
Don't get me started on Corey Joseph.
See, I just came back on this show, and J-Mo trying to run me out of here. See, I tried to give French Montana a chance last year.
Oh, you French Montana.
Now I gotta, man, this shit crazy, bro. Get that dude up out of here. What I was saying not last game, the game before that, I was like, we really let Dennis Smith Jr. walk and kept Corey Joseph. Like, for real, though?
I'm not really crying over losing Dennis Smith Jr.
I'm saying before versus.
I don't know, man. I might take Corey Joseph over Dennis Smith Jr. just because Corey is a vet. They both trash at the end of the day, but at least Corey, that veteran presence definitely does matter on this team. Especially with our young guards. Cool. Especially with our young guard. If you tell me Corey or Dennis Smith, I'm gonna take Corey just for what I just said, literally. Because that's the one thing that nobody could deny Corey has been doing, even though he's been utter trash. Veteran leadership out there has been very great for the team. And I'm not giving him trying to give him credit, but he's talking about DSJ. I'm taking the bet.
I guess he is some good teachers behind him. Dribbling the ball down the court, then he bump into somebody, trip and fall, and then switch forward. Like, what the fuck is that? But you're right. Yeah, you're right.
He said he don't. Did you look at what Benjamin Foe said? I don't trust Detroit drafted white power forwards. I mean, yeah. Bravo is the scouting goat. So, and he loves Paulo Banchero. I don't really want Banchero. I have my personal reasons for that. But if Bravo say Banchero, then Banchero's probably the guy. So that's the guy we probably should take at the end of the day. I probably just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm just gonna roll with him because he batting 1,000. When it comes to these players, man. Remember, I know every person that watched this video in the future. Now, I want you to put in the comments if I'm wrong about what I'm about to say. Did you hear about Davion Mitchell from anybody else but Bravo first? Because that's the first place I heard of Davion Mitchell. And look at Davion Mitchell. So you know what I'm saying? But Paulo, I saw that weird thing about him losing 30 pounds a game or something. It wasn't 30 pounds, I'm exaggerating, but he was losing 7 pounds a game. I'm like, huh? I'm like, yo, any player that's going through that at that age, I don't even want on my squad. I'm sorry, but that's just how I am.
Maker stuff.
I feel I feel like he might have a disease we don't know about or something. Something might be wrong with him. Because it's not normal. There's no way you can rationalize him losing it. If he's actually doing that, that's something that's truly scary, and he need to get checked out for real. Because nothing to do
No,
with his
what you
talent.
do
I
right
seen
now.
him play. He's oh my goodness, he's a good basketball player, definitely.
No,
But
no, I wish the Pistons would do right now.
no, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
You know what I wish they do right now though, the Pistons. I
Yeah.
wish if they go play Killian and Cade out there a lot of times together. Why don't y'all do this? Put Sadiq on the bench and let him be like the lead scorer off the bench, right? And then put Garza at the 5 with Stewart at the 4, so you can see how they flow together just from the bids alone. We know, I mean, we know Garza's raw, but we gotta find a way to get Stewart to get back to what he was kind of doing last year. I want to see how that lineup will work as far as the, you know, just the function. That's all. That's all.
So no, man, you realize you just said play Garza with Stewart, but you didn't want to play Turner with Stewart.
Who was Stewart?
I mean, was that you, Drew, who said
That was
that?
me. That was me.
Yeah. I'm about to say. You see what he's saying? See what he's saying, man? Like you gotta play them together, man. Just because of the way that what's his name, Garza. He literally is a no defense Miles Turner.
I wish
Literally.
they would play Garza over Lyles, man. I can't stand watching Lyles.
Man, don't get me started on Trey Lyles. That's y'all Sekou replacement. I want y'all to always remember that. Instead of
Oh
having
man, dude, they
Sekou,
love him,
Troy
man.
Weaver.
I started bad mouthing
Instead of
them
having
dudes.
Sekou, I'm never gonna forget him. You wanted Trey Lyles? Like, are you serious, bro? Seriously?
He was serious. He was
Goofy
serious.
shit. Goofy. 100% idiotic. I'm sorry. Than letting Sekou play, especially after what he did in summer league. He was freaking great at 4 blocks. Like, he was great, but you want to if they replaced Sekou with somebody who was clearly better, and I was like, all right, I understand. This is the business, but this guy, no.
Our only
They love
other
him to death, like
small
you said. They
forward,
love him to death. They love him to death.
our actual legit small forward, too. On top of that,
Like, I just but these GMs, man, we be thinking because they do great things that they don't make mistakes. I mean, everybody human, man. If I was a GM, I'm telling you, I'd probably be doing some crazy shit. Y'all be killing me over it. But that was one of the goofy moves he made. Trust me, I'll probably make a couple goofy moves too. I ain't gonna act like I'm perfect, but I ain't gonna do nothing like that though. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. Not with my young players. That's like literally giving up Killian so you can run Kojo all year. That's what he did, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he did. But it is what it is.
You guys think this is an all-time
Sekou
great
actually
tank
is
job?
on the Lakers right now. He's been on the Lakers for a minute. Jabari Smith is my pick if I'm the Pistons. Yeah, I'm starting to like. I kind of would go to guard route maybe because I keep telling y'all, Cade's a small forward for real. He just is versatile as hell. I'm sure I gotta understand, but he just that's just how he played. He played that's just how he is. You know what I'm saying? And if you gonna he's still on the G League though. If you gonna let Cade play like that, and you want to move him to the 3, and then bring Sadiq Bey off the bench. That's how you would bring him off the bench. And if Jalen can start run him, but I mean not Jalen, Jabari. I saw Jabari. I like him. So it is what it is on that, but we don't have to talk draft right now. We got a game going on. The Pistons,
You don't want to talk about this game.
Man, look, man, the Pistons, man, they be in the Pistons. What I tell y'all.
This
It's
is
not over
weird,
though.
man.
The game's not over though.
It's over. It's the fourth quarter. We just let him go like an 8-0 scoring run, and we called the timeout. Guess what? He's not going to do? Change the lineup at all. He's going to throw Corey Joseph and Lyles back out there. They're going to continue to let KCP and Beal tear him up. Right now, I think Kuzma's popping off. Every time I look up, he's getting a layup or a dunk. But it's an impressive tank job, man. We got an entertaining first 3 quarters of basketball. We come in the second half, double-digit lead, and proceed to blow in the third quarter. And the time the fourth quarter comes, you're done with it.
So I still want to know how Pistons fans feel about Dwayne Casey because I've been on this dude's head for the last 3 years. I've been trying to tell y'all. But y'all cool, well, the team suck. We're not supposed to be good anyway. So, he's doing good with the young players they're developing. It's literally what y'all tell me, like another coach can't do that and we be a better team. But it is
We
what
don't
it
even
is.
play like a young team. Young teams that
Like, oh my
would have
goodness.
Cade and Killian would be running it. Like I know we're making fun of the Kings about being a bad franchise, but they let De'Aaron Fox run, man. That's his best asset. Push it in transition. That's why the Kings, even though they're bad, they can score a lot of points. For some reason, man, they're playing us as a half court team, like we're the Lakers or something. We got a bunch of vets on the squad. Our team's one of the youngest teams in the league. We should be running it and pushing it every time we can, and they don't do it as much as they should.
What's your thoughts on that, Nomas?
Sometimes I just think simply is it playing. Excuse my French, but just Dwayne Casey just full of shit. But I don't understand this damn carpet roll offense he be putting out there. Like you'll see Killian push the ball up sometimes, right? Then he'll pass it up to Cade. Cade runs in, penetrates, passes to Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant rotates, tries to falsely dribble his way into the damn paint, passes it back. Then they do it again, do another return, pass it back, pass it right back, hot potato, and then take a bad jump shot. And then the other team come down, set 3 passes, and get the layup. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn offensive art? What is this bullshit? Like, come on, man. Are you fucking serious? You're
Let
taking
me
out
tell you
27
something.
minutes to do a layup.
Man, that's all I'm gonna do. Like, you don't understand like how simple it is to like sometimes play basketball, man. These players know how to play. Uh, you let Killian handle the ball, you let Cade handle the ball. That's settled. Now, when either one of them are dribbling the ball up the court, initiating, the first thing to do if they don't want to go into their own little solo ISO move is you're running pick and roll because they're so great at it, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're doing. You're not playing hot potato on the perimeter. You can run pick and roll with Jeremy Grant. You can do it with Stewart. You can do it with Sadiq Bey. Pick one, choose one, have fun. Like like run pick and roll. You let Cade get a lot of space, get a couple ISO plays. You definitely got to call some plays for Cade and Sadiq to get them going early. Call plays, literally draw it up so he can get the shot. Drag screen, whatever you want to do, set a pick,
I,
whatever. But besides doing that, this needs to be a pick and roll basketball team. I know Drew brought that up, but like we're the one of the. I remember back when the Portland was so good. Dame Lillard in the pick and roll was just like the ultimate nightmare. They'll just pick and roll every play, pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. Like literally, 70 to 85% of they play was just pick and roll. And he would just pick and roll every time and just score or dish it. Literally.
And like you
And
said,
CJ would do
Damian
the
shoots a
same
lot of
thing.
mid-range twos. Cade can too. Pick and roll, man. You get in his little spot. You see CP3 doing it. That's a veteran style move. It's an easy
Hey,
bucket.
rap guy reloaded. My boy, I don't care what happened to the Bulls. My boy Lonzo ball, like I told you. Lonzo playing his ass off this year. Best point guard defender in the league. I told y'all.
You.
Balling.
Yep.
I tell y'all about the Bulls. Did not tell y'all they was gonna do this. Did I not tell y'all they could win 60 games and they could be the one seed? I literally the moment I was like, oh yeah, the Bulls about to be super. No, they not. They ain't gonna do nothing. You don't know nothing about no damn basketball. Shut up. Like, come on, look at the Bulls. Straight up.
I didn't know they were going to be this
Zoe
good this
playing
fast.
out of his mind, bro. This boy is in the defensive player of the year conversation. True. Come on, man. That's how good he playing.
I thought it would take some time for him to get to this level, but really,
no, I know.
They only got 8 losses. Like it's crazy. They got 2 new major pieces.
Number 1 seed whooping on Brooklyn ass. Y'all see what he did to James Harden? He helped that boy to 14 points twice, bro. Twice. I ain't never seen that in my life. I ain't never seen a player do that to James Harden twice.
Like it's going to be tough playoff time when you have to stop DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine.
Yeah, this is the first
Man,
time that
this
DeRozan
the
is
boy
actually going to
Demar.
be
Do you
offensive
see what
like that.
man? I'm watching like all the games and I'm watching all the business games, of course. But like, do you see what this man been? Oh my! Like, if you're not watching Bulls games, you don't know. And I'm not about to go on no Bulls.
Dude,
Man.
he's
Fuck
gonna
the
be an
Bulls.
all-star this year, dude.
But fuck the Bulls because they're the enemy. But at the end of the day, they are the one seed, and I just told y'all they were gonna be great, y'all, because I just knew it. And my boy Zoe, who y'all always hating on, my boy Zoe's balling his ass off, and y'all gonna be salty, and I'm always throw salt in the wound, always,
Is it fair to say
always.
that Lonzo? Is it fair to say that Lonzo and Killian are in their own separate league when it comes to defense?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Caruso.
I
Yeah,
think they're
I
very
told you
similar.
Killian was like the only guard I ever seen, like besides Zoe, that came up as a rookie that was that good defensively. Davion Mitchell's in that category now. That boy's a fucking nightmare.
Yep.
On the defensive end, freaking nightmare. So
Scotty
it's
Barnes is
players
pretty
like
solid
that.
too, but he's not a guard.
But yeah, so but hey man, it is what it is. What top 10, and he's the only player in the league with like 140 blocks, certain amount of assists, certain amount of steals. I'm like, what? He's leading. He has one block per game, which is the most in NBA history for a point guard currently right now.
Wow.
Like I said, defensive player of the year. Like Draymond is the only one. I'm like, but Draymond not guarding the best player every night. Lonzo is. But all right, man. Like I said, we don't care about no Bulls over here, though. I just had to bring up. You know what I'm saying? We're Pistons, man. They the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to mention. I told y'all they was gonna do this, and it's because of Zach LaVine, DeMar, and Zoe Vucevic been playing like ass all year. So
it's kind of an odd fit.
It's an odd fit because DeMar DeRozan not supposed to be there. Remember, I told you I didn't really like that. DeMar, I mean, look, he takes them to the next level. When it comes to be a playoff team, but he ain't supposed to be there for real. It's supposed to be the Zach LaVine and Lonzo.
Playoff time might be
show.
different though. I mean, Vucevic is still a guy like if you need to,
like
give him the ball, let him post up and go get you a bucket real quick.
Let me see what they did tonight. Zach LaVine 23, Vucevic 18, Lonzo 19, 4 and 9 from 3. Told y'all stop playing with this man. 3 steals. Stop playing with this man.
No.
Stop playing with this man. Vucevic 18 and 12, but he was 8 of 23 from the field. Like, yeah, he been playing like hella ass this year. I've been watching. Cade should be a defensive player of the year candidate. Okay, how many steals is he averaging? Cade's been a nightmare on defense. Speaking of nightmares, but I saw that in summer league though. I'm like, oh, I didn't know his defense was for real like that. I'm like, oh, this boy played defense. I remember it was one play. I think it was the last game. I think Cade, like, he turned the ball over, and then the dude got it back, and then he, like, deflected it out of bounds, like, on some, like, crazy athletic stuff. I was like, God damn. I'm like, yo, this guy, because I was like, after that play, what is he going to be able to do? Like, sometimes I just have random thoughts throughout games, and I'm just thinking about Cade. I'm like, so, like, what is he going to be able to do? And then after the turnover, I'm like, oh, man, he turned the ball over. After the turnover, pop, great defensive play. I'm like, oh, yeah, this dude different, bro. Like, it's just like, players just do that, man, when they special.
Just wait until he's able to get familiar with players and learn their moves, and wait for him to be just like
that's all
2 or 3 years
when
he can study the film and know
James
what a player's going to do.
so for years, you know what I'm saying? But now I know your moves now, bro. It's over. Yeah, you're right, Drew. That's a great point, bro.
It also helps with the James Harden thing that they got rid of the fall down foul where you can flop for that. That's been so crucial, and it's shown that hard wasn't all that, and it makes it so much fun when a guy like Alonzo can clamp him up like that without getting called for 20 fouls a night.
Oh yeah, they would call hella fouls if the old rules. He would at least they just like, but we had talked about this before they even changed the rules. How horrible it's horrible basketball. Also, the transition foul is horrible basketball. I'm sorry, it's horrible basketball.
That's the next one they need to get rid of because that's a bunch of BS when you got a fast break and they're just gonna follow you so you can't do it. Like that at least needs to be like a free throw and ball back.
Like I don't when was that ever established at any level of basketball?
It's lazy. It's because no one wants to play defense anymore.
Like what?
That's
like
stupid.
If you on the street, who is stopping a fast break? You ain't follow somebody. I mean, you might try.
Did you guys see what Obi Toppin did today?
Oh yeah, I did.
If they would have fouled him and took that away, you know how mad I would have been. Like that's what they're costing.
But they've done it a lot. They do it all the time.
When Zach LaVine gets on
I
the
was just about to
fast
say,
break, I want to see
Zach
him.
LaVine was in transition today, and Rubio just grabbed him. I'm like, oh my god, bro! I'm like, dog, like I know because he was like he had a full. It was nobody there. He was the only person down there. I'm like, oh, he about to destroy the rim,
You know who started that is LeBron.
bruh.
Teams couldn't stop him, so they said we're just going to follow him. And teams were like, "Oh, that's not a bad strategy." And they started doing it too.
Oh, low key, they did start doing it. Yeah, that's the LeBron's defining quality, being a top 2 driver of all time to the rim. Nobody can stop that man. You can't take that away from Brown, even if you hate him. That's the only good thing he can. He did that to us with his punk, ugly self, dog. Man, nobody like LeBron over here, dog. You got my man Russ taking the brunt because you trash. That's all I'm gonna say. AD playing like trash too. Y'all some trash cans, bro. No, don't get me started on Anthony Davis, who y'all call better than Giannis.
Man,
And
dude,
I
Charles
told y'all
Barkley
never in a
roasted
million
him, bro.
years. He's roasting AD.
Oh, you didn't see that?
No,
So
I
they
didn't.
started the pregame show last night. Now they're talking about the Lakers. Charles Barkley went on like a 2-3 minute rant talking about how AD wants to get the coach fired, where LeBron's been out, but AD hasn't stepped up. That he's getting bullied, and then he got dunked on by Williams, dude. It was funny.
Man.
You gotta check that out after you. Like it'll be on NBA TV or TNT on YouTube. Check it out.
Anthony Davis is it's a classic story, man. Classic story. Player, infinite amount of talent, but don't got the drive to want to be the best. Like it's just the same old story. We see it all the time, and I know he's a champion. And I'm gonna tell you this: that year is the only year he was like, "I'm gonna try to be the best player in the world." And the moment he won that championship, he don't care no more at all. He's like, that 1 year is the only year he's gonna ever like. Not ever. And I'm not ever, but that's the 1 year. Like that's how he just built. I just don't understand. Like if I'm Anthony Davis, bro, I'm about to be the best player in the league this year. Like I don't. I just like, how do you not have a drive? But some players are just like that, and he's always been like that. This is something that that hasn't changed, and it's just like, if you're gonna be like that, cool. But at the end of the game, then be clutch. Then I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that. I'll take that every day of the week. But that's what that's what he's not doing. That's why the Lakers are losing games at the end of the day. It is what it is. Say whatever you want about Russ, but what I just said about AD, you can never say that about Russ. Imagine if Russ was 6'10". Do you not think he would be the best player in the league? He would be. He like with that mentality. Come on, bro. He would be like, come on, come on. You know what I'm saying? But AD is like that, and when you look at Giannis, even Joel Embiid, say whatever you want about him, bro. They like, no, man, I'm trying to dominate you, bro.
Right.
I don't know why AD is like that.
It's disappointing with AD because he should have constant motivation. When he's wearing that Lakers jersey, it's about the culture. Like, what do we do with Pistons players? Right now, we're comparing it to the 04 team. Beef Stews, baby Ben Wallace, and all these different comparisons. The Lakers have had two of the best big men of all time, in Kareem and Shaq. Anthony Davis has enough potential and skill to be put in that conversation if he would play consistently. If he would play the way he was playing for the Pelicans, putting up 25 and 12 and a couple blocks, he would be in that conversation too, because he's that good. He's got that kind of skill set, but he's settling for jumpers. He's not working hard anymore. If he gets a block, cool, but he just, like you said, man, he's unmotivated. He doesn't want to work hard. It's sad because he could be one of the best big men of all time.
No, I'm telling you, like I can see, like I'm a Rush fan, so I'm watching the games. I'm watching AD on the court, and it's just like he's like, I'm gonna just score here, score there, be great here, be great there, but I'm not gonna assert my. I've seen Anthony Davis dominate basketball games against us. Sadly,
dropped 50 on us at one time.
Like, bro, this dude is a nightmare. Like, he can dominate every freaking game, but like, how do you not do it when you healthy, bro? I don't understand how you underperform. There's no excuse. If you look at Russ stats, he's actually playing better than usual when it comes to shooting the 3-ball. He playing just like Russ. So that's what he's doing. Everybody know who he was before he got there. This was supposed to be LeBron and AD carrying Russ and LaMelo to a chip. I mean, not LaMelo, Carmelo. Russ and Carmelo to a chip. You know what I'm saying? But
like Shaq said, you just get his ass in the post.
Yeah, man, softy, bro. Like I said, man, the Lakers will be all right as long as LeBron don't get hurt again. He get hurt again.
Yeah, but I mean,
they should kind of hard to do.
They have too many.
Oh yeah, Bi got way more heart than AD. Hell yeah, man, Bi's an OG, bro. What you talking about? Boy, that boy Brandon Ingram is a dog. Like that's one thing that boy is a dog. Come on, we already know that. Nah, of course he had more heart than AD. Come on, man. Bro, who Jeremy Grant think he is in the fourth quarter, bro? He the guy that think he the GOAT, bro. And I know Cade struggling, like I told you, I don't care. He a superstar. Deal with it. Like, I don't care, bro. I literally don't. I don't. Man. You can't get me to care because I know he only gonna get better, bro. Like, he only gonna get better, dog.
Do you think we move Grant at the deadline?
I don't know how much Troy Weaver is in love with Grant.
I think
like all of this talk about Grant, has it just been Pistons fans or there's actual talks? You know what I mean? Because Pistons fan, like I feel like 50% of the talks start because we start up the talks. So, but I don't know if it's anything legitimate that I don't know.
I'll say this for now. I'm sick of watching Jeremy Grant get all these shots because he's not very efficient. Like he's all right, It's only because they're letting him get all these different shots because he's really a number 3 on a really good competing team. I'm fine with him continuing to get these shots because he's putting up 30 points here, 30 points there. Boost his trade value. You actually have a piece that some team is going to want, rather if it's a contender.
His trade value is extremely high.
So I think we can get something good for Jeremy Grant.
Oh no, you definitely can. Jeremy Grant fits on most teams in the league, and now teams know that he can score the ball. Yes, it's like regardless of whatever's going on, his trade value is gonna be high just off of that because his pedigree before he even come to the Pistons, his trade value was high. You know what I'm saying? Not trade value, but free agent or whatever. But his value was high. Like it's even higher now. Period. So no, we definitely can get something good for him, like a Miles Turner.
Plus, I think he's got the rest of this year and next year on his contract, and I think after that he'll be a free agent. So people have a short-term investment where if it doesn't pan out, they're off their books next year. So that can make the value go up. Right, like right now is the perfect time to trade Grant. You don't want to wait too long because if you wait till next year, he's an expiring contract. You're not going to get that pick you're going to want. So the Pistons need to flash him while they got him, and by the deadline, which I think that's in.
Just we're talking about Levine, bro. Levine ain't going nowhere, bro.
Okay.
The moment he played with Lonzo Ball, yeah, I'm staying here.
They got their backcourt for the next 5-7 years, and
they're not going nowhere, bro. And Lonzo gonna resign.
Lonzo's got a home.
I'm telling you right now, he's gonna Lonzo will resign with his contract up too. They're gonna spend
he's got a home.
They're gonna spend 8 years together, bro. Because Levine gonna get a max 6 year. Lonzo gonna re-up with him. They're gonna be here for a while.
Only one who won't be there for a while is DeRozan. That's only because he's older.
Oh no, DeRozan and Vucevic are gone. Either next year or the year after.
You think they're gonna get rid of DeRozan? I mean, okay,
100%.
After next year, yeah.
Yeah, they got
100%.
Yeah,
he's getting older.
Yeah.
So.
No, and there's nothing to do with DeMar DeRozan. He's a great player, but not in the timeline. His contract is I think it expires after next year. It was a rental type thing. It's a rental that's panning out. I mean, they putting the guy in the MVP conversation. And let me tell you, DeRozan has been I just bro, if you watching him, you would be in shock about all the things you probably said about DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah,
this dude
I don't know if I want to say it yet, but
amazing. Offensively, man, the dude has every offensive move. Every offensive move, he has it. Every I'm gonna
He
keep
must
saying
learn
that
from
for
some
you.
great
There
opposition.
isn't nothing he can't do offensively, bro. He got every move, dog. Like,
This might
the
be
dude
his
is
best
super
season of all
tough.
time.
Yes, it is his best season. I'm not. It's not even a debate. Obviously, it's because he played with Lonzo. Every time somebody play Lonzo, everybody all Zion play with Lonzo. Oh my God, is he the greatest player ever? Bi played with Lonzo. He went MIP.
Yo, did you guys
He
see
all
what Cade did?
Every time I play with let me go see. What do you do?
You watching the game right now?
Yeah, I got it on.
Yeah, watch it. You're probably a little bit delayed from where I'm at.
Nah, I'm probably delayed. But yeah, so I'm just saying, he tough, but he ain't in the timeline. I remember when Pistons fans wanted him too, though.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, Cade just he just manhandled.
Damn, we coming back in this game. Hold up.
Yeah, keep me updated because I'm on my phone. I can't use it.
It's 104.
Bro, it's 104, 102. Hold up. Come on,
Yeah,
Pistons.
wait till you see that Cade play. You're gonna lose it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, KD being Cade. I hope so. Hold up, y'all. Hold up now. They'll probably still break our heart, but we can enjoy it.
They're giving us hope. They're giving us hope.
My man, Jeremy Grant.
KCP's about to get teed up if you don't stop.
Frank Jackson hit a three, bro. Man.
Oh yeah, you're getting up to it. It's the next play on defense.
Hey, he balling, and Frank Jackson balling tonight.
I'm having gum hands and shit right now.
Yeah, man, he different, dog. What y'all getting complaining for? That's all ball.
Yeah, dude.
He grabbed the basketball.
He just
what you mean? Like, what are you complaining about? He grabbed the basketball, yo. Yeah.
Can we just talk about how he just did that on Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the game today? He was able to stay with him and force a jump ball. That's a rookie right there. What is he, 19?
No, he's 20.
20 now.
No. Cade.
20. 21, I thought.
No, he's 20.
20. Bradley Beal's been doing this for almost 10 years. He just stayed with them, cool, calm, and collective, wasn't shying away from the moment, and forced a jump ball. This is my mess around and win this game, man.
I'm gonna be, man. Come on, man. But see, that's the thing about basketball players when you're trying to get them to build your franchise. When they're struggling, what else can they do on the court? What else can you do for me? And Cade's a great defensive player. He can play make on top of being able to score. Like, even when we talk about my man Killian, like, if he's not scoring, well, I can still play make. I can hit a three here and there, and I can play elite defense if I can't do something else. You don't have to be multifaceted because some players are out there for a certain specific role. But, when you're trying to be a franchise builder, I ain't comparing Cade to Killian in that sense, but when you're trying to be a franchise builder, you got to be able to do other stuff, man. That little small defensive play, that could be huge later down the road. Who knows, though? Right. It's the Pistons, after all. Let's see. That boy Daniel Gafford. What is he doing? He playing center tonight?
He rolled his ankle earlier. He rolled it pretty bad. I'm surprised he's still out there.
Oh, I'm about to be like, he not out there no more?
No, he came back.
I was just looking at the box scores.
Yeah, he went up for a block and landed on Grant's foot and rolled it pretty bad.
Yeah, Danny FD came out, had 10 points in the first and was like, I'm done for the night. He's like, hey, I'm good. He's like, I did what I need to do for my stats, bro. We good tonight.
That's who?
Huh?
You said that's who?
Danny FD. He had a nice little he had a crazy first quarter. He really did. Like, it was crazy. But like, I'm looking at his stats and it literally looked like his first quarter stats. I'm like, wait, bro, you ain't do nothing else after that? You ain't even try? You ain't even take shots? Boy, 4-9, 2 of 4 from 3. He probably took like one shot for the rest of the game, bro. Had 10 points. Literally, though, he went crazy that first quarter. It was like, I'm good for the night. I know he coming off the bench, y'all. I'm not going in. But I just find it funny that he went that crazy for the first quarter into the fourth quarter, and he still got 10, and it ain't like he took a lot of shots either. You're just like, I'm good.
Mm.
Okay, they scored on us. That's probably it.
Mm.
That's probably it if we don't come down and hit a three. But we gonna do final thoughts though, regardless of this game, man. I told y'all I can only go for an hour, but we just had to come in here, talk and chop it up with y'all about my main man, Cade Cunningham. And I do want to say one thing to all of my Pistons fans and everybody who watched this video in the future. If you thought I was a fan of players like Lonzo Ball and Russell Westbrook, you ain't seen nothing yet with Cade Cunningham. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, y'all gonna hate me. Cade can do no wrong until I deem he can do wrong. And what I mean by that is when I start to hold Cade to a certain standard, that's when he can start doing wrong to me. And that'll be when I'm holding him to a very high standard of being the guy every single night in the playoffs. And if you don't do it, then he would have to have multiple playoff runs for me to start. You know what I'm saying? At least a couple of them. Then I'll start to get on them. But until then, yeah, Cade Cunningham, superstar. We've been blessed. You're welcome.
It's about damn time.
It really is, man. It really is, man. It really is, man. We've been blessed. That's all y'all need to worry about, man. Go to sleep every night, like how Mavericks fans do. They go to sleep every night knowing Luka on their team, win or lose. They be like, we still got Luka though. That's how you. Even Pelican fans, when Zion was balling, they go to sleep like that. Old LeBron fans, even Memphis fans, when John Morant was healthy, prayers up. But they go to sleep.
If you got a Memphis
they go to
fan,
sleep.
Check on them.
Yeah, man. They go to sleep like John Morant. You know what I'm saying? That's what they going to sleep. Cleveland fans going to sleep thinking about Mobley, dog. So they just like, we got our guy. When you get a Luka or a guy like that, man, it's just like, bro, and you know it. Those are the players that you will know immediately.
Don't get me started on Atlanta fans.
Man, I tried to tell Atlanta fans, man, y'all had a great season last year, but that ain't happening this year. Y'all might get bounced in the first round.
Depends on who they play.
Right, that's what I said. They might, but the Bulls about to be super tough. Y'all heard it here first. Only team beating the Bulls, Bucks, Heat. I know y'all love the Nets, but the Nets it's not a good matchup.
Yeah.
It's not a good matchup for them. You think? I'm sorry, this is James Harden. You think he's gonna do better against Zoe? And guess what? Caruso wasn't even in that game. So you think he's gonna do better against Zoe and Caruso in the play? No, he's gonna get clamped for sure. He might have a couple, but clamped for sure.
The Nets are still struggling to find out who they are too.
Bro, even if Kyrie come back, you could still throw Caruso on Kyrie and Lonzo on James Harden. They have the best perimeter defense. I'm just giving it to the Bulls and the Bucks because they can match up with them defensively and offensively. Simple as that.
I think the Milwaukee's their biggest threat.
Of course, they have the best player in the league. Y'all don't want y'all keep wanting to give it to Steph, and I know who Steph is, but Giannis been the best player in the league for the last 2.5 years. But it's all good. Keep disrespecting this man. He gonna win another chip on y'all ass.
I think the Bulls can make that interesting though, because they got enough pieces to take Holiday out of it and Chris Middleton out, make things difficult for them. I mean, the strategy in the playoffs in the past has been take away Giannis, make everyone else beat you, where now they can take away everyone else and make Giannis beat them. It can be pretty interesting to watch.
Right. And you got to remember, this guy Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, the greatest scoring duo since Kobe and Shaq. I'm going to say that again. The greatest scoring duo since Kobe and Shaq is Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
Over Klay Thompson and Steph Curry? Way
more points. Klay ain't scoring like Zach LaVine, bro. They the greatest scoring duo. They're the only duo averaging 25 plus for
What about Curry and KD then?
They ain't averaging what Zach and DeMar is, bro. I'm telling you, literally, Kobe and Shaq, 2002. It was the last player.
I ain't gonna lie, Zach LaVine, he just.
And that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying, when you have that on top of everything else they got in the playoffs, it gets to matchups. It's just bro, DeMar DeRozan is to me, he not the guy. Like, they say he's better than Zach LaVine. Okay, whatever. Zach LaVine is the one. He's the one. And when that playoff moment come, man, when those big moments come against some of these better teams, they just they can give it to LaVine, they can give it to DeRozan, Bucci, or they can find Lonzo for an open three like he hit against Brooklyn. Like, they're gonna be tough. Even not that experience, just because when you play defense, it carries you, man. So
Right.
Cade first game winner coming up here. I need to see it. If you get Jeremy Grant the ball, we're losing.
I think it's Washington ball right now. I think we gotta get another stop. Oh no, it's our ball. It's our ball. Never mind.
Hey, and I don't need no spoilers, bro.
It's
but we gonna do final thoughts.
You think we're going for 2 or for the win?
Go for the win. Fuck a 2. Win the game.
No, Dwayne Casey.
Man, I'm straight up saying I'm gonna look at the whole team and say, look, we giving Cade the ball. He make it, we good. He miss it. Hey,
yeah, Tucker the ball.
Like, Cade getting the fucking ball. Like, I don't like. What are we like? Why do we do this? Give him the ball. We live and die by Cade. Okay, live with it. That's how it is when you got players like that. You live and die by Steph Curry. Like, come on, man. If he ain't getting the ball, bro, this one, like, I still remember the one game I called it out. Man, oh my gosh. No, why you have to say wow, bro? I'm gonna mute you.
Sorry.
Man. What's going on?
I don't want to spoil it.
Man, my junk too slow. Take forever. Come on, man. Just get a ball to Cade, bro. See what happens. Let's see what happens. But it's about setting a precedent when you draft a player like Cade with all that clout, and to me, he living up to the hype. You gotta get that boy the ball at the end of games, bro. Period. Unless you got somebody who's way better than Jeremy Grant, and we don't, man. Like, and Jeremy Grant is not. Value. Jeremy Grant is not a clutch basketball player.
They're just trying to showcase him right now, man. I don't like this, man. We gave
giving him the ball at the end of the game and not Cade Cunningham. I don't understand how you rationalize that.
I feel like we're about to have our hearts ripped out, Pistons fan. I feel like Bradley Beal's about to hit this game winner right now.
Yeah.
We left him too much time.
Yeah, my stream is like a year slow. I hate that I have to stream it. Okay.
Damn, Spencer did when he had 20.
I mean, okay, I didn't.
25.
I didn't dislike that play that much, Drew. Only because Cade did have the ball.
I was surprised they called a foul.
He gave it up.
I didn't think they would call a foul.
That's what it is.
What's the score?
It's 106, 2.3 seconds.
106. The game tied. What happened?
Yep.
Who tied it?
Grant.
Oh, okay.
On
this play, but yeah, that's all I was saying. I didn't even know Grant got fouled because I can't listen. I didn't even know he got fouled on this play, but that's what I was just saying, Drew. To me, that wasn't why I didn't dislike that because
yeah, I was just saying
the ball. That's what I said. All I said was get a man the ball. He touched the ball. He decided to give it up. That's what happened. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be able to make that decision. Period. Man. But we gonna do final thoughts. Yeah, I tried to last throughout the game, but they trying to go to OT on me, bro.
Nope. They almost got an inbound violation.
They're trying to go to OT on me, bro. Honestly, that was not a foul. I didn't think it was a foul based on what I had saw with the TV being off. That's why I was surprised it was a foul.
Under the new rules, that's supposed to be an offensive foul. Jeremy Grant had his arm wrapped up.
Okay, see.
But I'm not going to complain because we get hosed all the time. So
no, I'm definitely not.
We're going to take a couple our way.
But y'all see what I'm talking about, Pistons fans? Just give Cade the damn ball. What happened? I don't care. What happened? But I'm telling you, if Jeremy Grant or anybody not named Cade touches the basketball first back there, it just don't end up like that. It just don't. Don't end up with a tie game. It just doesn't. And you just gotta be smart enough to do that. And Dwayne Casey, at least you were smart enough to do that, bro.
I don't like how they're running with Frank Jackson instead of Killian for defense. The Killian,
Frank Jackson's hot and he's a 3-point shooter, so they that's Dwayne Casey's stupid philosophy. I will put Diallo on the bench and have Killian.
There's 2 seconds left. You're not gonna get the ball back. You're supposed to put your best defenders.
That's what I'm saying. I would throw Killian out there for sure. And if he did want to take Frank Jackson out there, I'll take Diallo or Jackson. One of them.
Oh, Diallo's out.
Who's guarding Bradley Beal? How is Killian not guarding Bradley? Yeah, I'm with you on that. How is he not guarding?
They got Diallo on him.
Who ball is it? Washington.
He missed it. OT.
All right, well, we're going to do final thoughts, yeah. Hopefully the Pistons get this dub. Hopefully they get this dub, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Said I was only going to an hour, 20 minutes. You know, I always hold it down for y'all. But, Nomas, man, shout out to you for showing up, man. It's above the rim. We back. We just had a nice little fun talk. We're going to get back to the structure of the show. I'm going to set up and we're going to do segments and stuff, but I definitely want to have some fun with you guys tonight, man, because I knew the game was going to be on, man. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my man, Detroit Drew, man. Rest in peace to my man, Jim Bordeaux, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah.
That's very sad. That's something I ain't even talked about that on here either, but that's definitely, man, if you've seen the tribute video, man, we love that guy. But, I live here in D.C., so I'm forced to watch the Wizards broadcast, and they trash talking our Pistons crazy. Man, fuck the Wizards, dog. Straight up, man. Disclaimer, man. This is a raw video if you ain't heard it already. For real, man, dog. The Wizards is one of the teams. Like, Russ is the only person who made me respect them. I have zero. It's a few teams in the league that you have zero respect for. They went up. I know the Wizards, dog. I don't care what they do, bro. The Wizards, dog. Like, trash ass Wizards, like for real, Drew. Like you know what I'm saying? No, it's like they the fucking Wizards. Like shut the hell up. Like Wizards broadcast, trash talking my Pistons because they're a better team. Me. You ain't gonna never win a championship ever. Now how that feel,
bitch?
Man, like Wizards. Now I swear I cooked them announcers, dog. Gotta be messed up. Guess what? Cade better than every person for your franchise for the next 30 years. He better than everyone for the next 30 years. Yeah. Stop playing, bro. I bad believe got turned up on the Wizard broadcast, but it's just like I just be hating that, dog. Y'all teams be trying to big talk us because they're good now and we're struggling. Like back when the Pacers fans would rather be like, yeah, y'all ain't been to the play. I don't care, bro. Like we own the Pacers historically. So shut up talking to me and go win a little something. Exactly how these fans treat us Lions fans is how I treat them in basketball. You got me effed up. That's why we Lions fans don't talk much. And when they bring up championships, there's nothing we can say. we go away in the little corner like, damn, all right, man, leave us alone, bro. And just that's so that I got that same energy, bro. I got that same energy, bro. I might care about no damn Wizards, dog. For real. Forget the Wizards, bro. Piston slander will not be tolerated, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Piston slander will not be tolerated, bro. What's wrong with y'all? I want to beat them now. I'm motivated. Man, I hope we get a dub. Even if we don't, very, very competitive game, bro. This is the freaking Wizards, who's a very solid team this year. Look how we're competing, man. Very solid game. I even give Coach Cade credit for that. I'll even give him that. See, I give him breadcrumbs, He can have some breadcrumbs, but, he need to go.
It looked like that's what we be sitting over here mumbling on any damn way.
He need to
Very
go.
calm.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Isaiah Stewart, he definitely having a much better game because he was struggling the first 3 quarters.
Mm.
But final thoughts, Numbers.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I wasn't too talkative today, but I'm having some tooth and gum pains right now. Oh, shit.
Oh man,
Mm.
I'm there right there with you, brother.
Yeah. Hopefully that little one yours better than 100 with mine. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna be back soon with the YouTube content. I've just been busy dealing with the stuff. I've been restarting over on Twitch again, so y'all know to follow me over there too. Um, and also, I'm glad to be back on the show today, man. I kind of missed the show for a while. I know we ain't all been doing it again. Rest in peace to Jim again, man. Um, y'all boys be easy.
100, man. How many championships do the Wizards have? 0, bro. I don't even
Just
have
like
to
the
look that
former
up.
best.
But have they ever
So,
been to the finals?
probably when there was the Bullets. I don't even think then.
I don't know.
I'm pretty. No, I think the Bullets.
Did they even go deep in the playoffs when they
Bullets
had
might have went
Gilbert
to the
Arenas?
finals once. They didn't go that deep because LeBron, Daddy
Right.
Brown, Daddy Brown.
I don't even know if they made it to a conference.
They made it the
finals.
farthest when they had that John Wall and Bradley Beal team. I think.
Shit.
They were pretty good when they had the Bullets. When the old school Bullet teams
No,
had
that's
some
what I'm
pretty
saying.
solid
They might have went to
teams.
the final. That's why I was like, I don't know. They might have went to the final because the Bullets
Yeah,
definitely were good.
they got
Bullets.
some-
I can't think of the players offhand right now, but no, they had some great players. I'm gonna look it up before we go. We gonna
they
get these
got
people
some-
respect. No, the Bullets had. I forgot they had somebody.
We talk trash on them. Now we have to do some research to validate
No,
what we
see,
say.
I said the Wizards, didn't I? Didn't I say the Wizards? This is the Bullets we talking about. Washington Bullets best player.
Adam was son with an A.
Oh, Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld. Yeah, them
Yeah.
guys. And Earl Monroe. Okay, so what we talking about? Yeah, those guys. And y'all know who all those guys are. I don't even have to say anything else. That's why they deserve to be looked up. Yeah, still laughing at y'all. No, but Drew, man, fun with us, bro.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Jim, man. Still not the same without him, man.
No.
That Lions win, man, that was all dedicated to Jim. I'm glad we got that. And then that Michigan game versus Ohio State was also dedicated to Jim, man. Hopefully the Pistons can get a dub here tonight for Jim. So, yeah, man, it's great to be back, man. I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad we're going to be back doing this weekly again. So you guys got to stay tuned. And the topics are going to get hotter, man. As long as we got Cade Cunningham, we got topics on top of topics to talk about. So stay tuned for the next 10 to 15 years because it's going to be a roller coaster, man.
Yeah, like I said, y'all not gonna like me until I start holding Cade to a real standard. And
Okay, well, when we win a championship,
I'm
this show's going to be
brutally
crazy.
honest with y'all. I'm letting y'all know. Already. You already know. Like I said, y'all thought I was a fan of players before. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Dude, when we win a championship,
Let's get
those
money
bing
base.
bong dudes ain't
Let
going
us
to have
get
nothing
money
on
base,
us.
bro. Every year I'm saying we winning a championship. We're like, all right, y'all ready for this chip we winning this year? I'm gonna be championship or bust every year if we get a money base. Every year. All right, man. I'm gonna do final thoughts, man. It was fun, y'all, man. It's nice to get back in here and chop it up with a shout out to all the people that showed up. Make sure you guys like the video if you haven't already, man. And the Pistons, man, I know y'all see what's going on with the team. They building something. We got some star players, man, and we're growing. You know, get rid of the coach, you know, because I have higher standards for coaching. But besides that, let's see if we can win this game, and we'll have a good night, yo.
Peace out.
All right, man. Peace out.